QR codes have become a common sight on menus at restaurants to business cards, but con artists are also using them to take advantage of customers. Joining us this morning with more is Roseanne Freitas, Public Relations and Communications Manager at the Better Business Bureau. Good morning, Roseanne. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great, Ross. Thank you.
Now, first off, Roseanne, how does this scam work?
So a lot of times we'll receive it either via an email, a direct message on social media, a text message, even in a flyer, or just a piece of mail, anything that might have that QR code. And the idea is you scan the code with your phone camera and it opens a link. However, most of the time that's going to be legitimate, but we do know that there are bad actors out there. So in some of the scams that we're hearing about, the QR code takes you to a phishing website where you're prompted to, of course, enter your personal information or even your login credentials so that the scammers can steal that information. And then the other one is con artists are using those QR codes to automatically launch payment apps or follow a malicious social media account. So either way, they're up to no good.
Now, QR codes are used in many different ways, but what kind of tactics are being used?
So one thing they do is they give us a little bit of a false sense of security because they do seem legitimate. And of course, the design of QR codes make it impossible for us to actually know where we're going to be directed once we scan it. The types that we currently are hearing about is one involving parking meters. And what people are seeing is the code is placed on the back of the parking meters, which is leading people to believe that it's used to pay for the parking, which it's not. Also, people are getting those phishing scams. We just talked a little bit about how they're coming in, but those scams come in and then, of course, they direct a person to a website going for their personal information, which we know can lead to identity theft, but it can also compromise passwords or even be able to download your activity while online. And then the other one is utility and government imposters. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be going away. People contact the person, they say there's an outstanding debt, and of course, the regular payment portal isn't working. However, they're going to go ahead and send you a QR code or even a link, and then you can go ahead and make payment there.
So many different types of scams going on. So how can people avoid this type of QR code scams?
So understand QR codes are here to stay. They're very easy. They're very convenient for all of us. The key here is just don't click on one from a stranger, especially if you didn't request the information. That's always, and we do that with shopping. Always know who you're dealing with, right? Of course, when we talk about short links, those are the ones that shorten it, so it makes it easier to see. Always be careful with those because, again, like a QR code, you don't know where it's directing. But say you get there, you click, and it takes you to a website, go ahead and verify that URL and that domain there. What you want to look for, it may look very similar to your favorite brand, but look for a slight misspelling just to make sure you're on the right website. And then if you do see a QR code, look for tampering. So say it's on an ad. Sometimes you can tell if somebody has cut and pasted and done something to that ad, or even the placement of the stickers. Just want to go ahead and look. And we're seeing that a lot of businesses now are installing scannable QR codes in their establishments by using laminate or placing them behind glass so that people cannot tamper with it. So just always know who you're dealing with is really the best advice.
Some great tips there, Roseanne. And as always, thank you so much for joining us this morning and have a great day.
Thank you, Ross. You too.